Welcome back to part 3 of restoring my vintage SUNN mountain bike. I hope you remember that rusty bottom bracket from part 2, cause we're getting back to it today. I'm washing this one outside so I don't annoy the garage neighbors. Lately, my pressure sprayer and degreaser have become my best buddies on those builds. I've said it before, but since I don't have access to a hose, this setup works perfectly for cleaning my bikes. No more excuses for riding around with a dirty one. When I started scrubbing the bottom bracket, it actually felt kinda greasy. I'm thinking it's a mix of rusty residue and copper paste, which means whoever last worked on this bike did a pretty good job keeping it from seizing up. Big thanks to that mystery mechanic. Next up is the cassette. It's so caked in grime that it barely moves when I poke it, so I'm taking it off completely and cleaning it separately. Finally, time to test out those new tools that I got in the last video. Honestly, I'm a little embarrassed to admit this, but I've never removed a cassette by myself before, even though I've been around bikes my whole life. I guess I've always had great friends with the right tools who are happy to help. You can tell I'm new to the chain whip. I had it upside down at first and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. A quick bit of research later and I got the cassette off just fine. Just look at all this grime buildup. Seriously, how long do you have to go without cleaning for it to get this bad? Imagine just riding your bike and never doing any maintenance. That's wild. While I was at it, I measured the free hub body. It's about 31 millimeters. Let me know in the comments if you think I could fit a larger cassette than a 7-speed on here. Now, moving on to the seat post. Thankfully, it's not seized and slides out easily. The seat tube measures around 26 millimeters, which seems like an odd size. Maybe that's why there's a spacer in there, probably some obscure standard. Next, I'm taking off the handlebar to get to the headset. I want to service every single part of this bike, so I'm going all in. By the way, I love the look of the Diacompe top cap. For anyone curious, the stem measures about 130 millimeters and the handlebar width is 560 millimeters. Before pulling the fork, there's this cool looking cable hanger that caught my eye. Got the top cover off and to my surprise the bearing is in perfect condition. And there goes the fork. I was definitely not expecting that bright blue grease. It's wild. Would be pretty funny if it's Park Tool grease since it matches their signature color perfectly. And that's it. The bear frame is ready for some deep cleaning. That will be a wrap for today's video. Thanks for watching and make sure to follow for part 4. Peace.